This is Southeast Throwdown. Run the set.
Seeing little sparks go off in the sky.
I suppose so.
That's how I imagine.
To go with Twilight Sparkle since Poe is playing Akuma.
I'm gonna go with Twilight Sparkle also.
I'm gonna say my man Poe because Poe has been very friendly to me. So
I got 50K on Poe.
1K on Poe.
I got 50K.
How many
Damn,
points do you
homie.
even have? I don't even know. How do I see how many points I have?
Oh,
I have 5,000.
what are you looking at?
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna bet. Oh wait, shoot! I think the prediction closed. Never mind. I guess I'm not predicting.
Yeah, you still got time. You still got 1 minute left.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Got that doo-doo brown, dog.
Okay, I'm gonna.
That Coca-Cola Slurpee.
Ooh, fizz on top, dog. Let's go.
That is a Coca-Cola Slurpee. Okay. So Troy, I'm assuming that you have experienced this matchup from both ends. So what can you tell me about 12 versus Akuma?
This matchup specifically, I can't say that I've seen it too many times, but I just feel like Akuma, he likes to spend a lot of time in the air, generally himself, but that's kind of where 12 succeeds, you know. And Akuma doesn't have the best air buttons. It's not like he's fighting against, like the twins have really good jump roundhouses.
Sure.
Elena obviously has
air
amazing
chopped you,
air
dog.
buttons. Yeah, that's his only thing, but even then he can get hit out of it by certain buttons.
True.
So then
I just feel like Akuma, where he succeeds is in the air, but 12 does it better. So
okay. So then is Akuma mostly trying to like run away with some kind of life lead and maybe not trying to challenge air to air too much? Is that sort of where the headspace is?
yeah, I think Akuma has to take, and generally when you fight 12, the risk reward is so low because 12 doesn't really have big punishes when he doesn't have super meter. But being that you're Akuma, that kind of sways the risk reward a lot. That other characters generally wouldn't have to worry about being punished. Akuma does, just because of his low health.
Yeah.
So like where if you're Ken, because Ken's, you know, on paper he's similar to Akuma in some ways, you know, Shoto, but Ken can take more risk. So he can like rip DPs and
Yeah, you
but
can
he's
like
got the
fight
health
those
to
numbers
make
a
up
lot
for it, yeah.
more, right?
What up, Josh?
Yeah.
The results so far.
Here, I'll type them in chat for you. Good. So it was.
I'm glad you're keeping track of the actual scores.
Yeah. I know. I've got it.
I was gonna go back.
7.
Can't decide if I want to get a t-shirt or a hoodie.
I'm gonna get that beanie, dog. There you go, Josh Taylor. Yo, Josh, I was peeping your match the other day, dude.
Oh, Josh Taylor was on. I played him not too long ago. It was probably like 3 weeks ago we played a set. Seemed like he'd been in the lab a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I might have some trouble next time we cross paths. I might have big trouble. What we got, Poe taking... Yeah, dog. Yeah, I'm peeping on it. You're...
Alright. So one thing I definitely was noticing watching that last game was just how difficult it was for Poe to find any kind of starter that led into actual
Action.
damage.
Anything, yeah.
Seriously, like anything really. So I'm really curious, like, what is going to be adjustment from Poe going to be? Yeah, because I mean, you can see, like, I think Giga Scrub is doing a really good job sort of picking between these like aerial. Sorry, it's kind of picking between like doing nothing and then picking like immediate air actions. Okay, you're
here we
gonna
go.
parry and look forward.
Oh no, let's him get it right out of the corner.
Get faded.
I think a really good technique would probably just to keep 12 in the corner. Don't let them out. Keep your spacing, let them think they can get out, and just keep them grounded. I don't know how hard or how difficult that would be as a Goki versus 12 in the corner, but man,
I think that crossed up. No.
Yeah,
I think that was.
I didn't even know that crossed up.
Okay, I like that. Wow, parry on that button touch. I feel like it's very good that he can punish that. Punish that on the parry.
Yeah, I mean, it only connects for like one hit, so it's not really a deterrent.
Nice DP.
Somebody's got to take this bag of Mambas away.
Oh, man.
5 pieces. Oh no, don't eat the whole bag.
Damn, that really didn't do a whole lot even on Akuma. Yeah, 12 is horrible.
Damage-wise, yeah. Oh
my
was
god.
Just so slow.
I'm surprised he was able to
Weird.
re-jump right there. I thought he was just gonna land and block.
Yeah, what the hell just happened?
I feel like Poe has pretty good, like, pretty good awareness of what Giga Scrub is going to do. It's just not turning into anything substantial.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Or there's like some kind of scramble or some unpredictable part of the situation. I can tell Poe's really taking his time in his character select screens. And I gotta say, I think that's probably a decision for the better.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's a very thoughtful and smart guy, so I'm sure that he's trying to just put together something. But I'm sure Giga Scrub's feeling pretty confident right now. I mean, he looks completely comfortable using his game plan, and Poe's kind of the one forced to respond at the moment.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how it's going to go throughout the night. And Poe's really going to have to adjust.
Poe needs to fish for maybe, I don't know, if he can land like jump roundhouse to air reset and then reset him in the Super Art 1, like that's where he can get a lot of damage from. But the Tatsus and letting DPs, like jab DP wouldn't be a bad idea. It's relatively quick, recovers pretty quick, and it could catch some of these limbs of 12s.
Yeah, sure.
He's not going to get a whole lot of burst damage because he's having a hard time catching them.
Okay, there we go. That's nice hit.
I think
there
I
we
would
go.
be light DPing like a son of a bitch if I was Poe.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to get too much damage if he catches you, you know?
No. Okay, well, I mean, there's a nice conversion right there. He's able to find a hit with parry, goes into the overhead. The gear scrub just immediately getting out. Yeah, I'm wondering if... Well, I'll say it through it. Okay, there you go. Nice hit. I'm wondering if maybe Poe's strategy here is to just find some kind of exchange that'll give him a little bit of a life lead and just running away with that and putting the burden of catching you on to Giga Scrub. Wait. Oh, that could have been a really big punish. That dive kick's always punishable as long as it's not EX. He's trying to find some air to airs here. Okay, here we go. Finds a throw conversion.
There we go. Keep him in the corner. Oh, no.
Nice jump.
Big whip. Okay, finds an air. Tatsu's gonna go into a bit of damage right here. Okay. So yeah, I'm wondering. So this is what I'm wondering, right? Is I'm wondering if maybe, like in a situation after quarter, if the best option might just be to run away and play with your life. For the burden of approaching on 12.
Yeah, it's harder to keep him in the corner than it sounds.
Yeah.
Ooh, what a super there catching that jump.
Okay,
So-
Poe on the board.
Poe took that little pause before picking his character that game, and it, maybe he figured something out. It seemed to work out for him that time.
He was definitely finding much more fruitful hits, for sure. And I think that was adding up. Yeah, I'm very hesitant to like offer suggestions because I don't know anything about this matchup, and obviously Poe is like Poe is the Akuma player here with a lot of experience.
Instant jump air Tatsu would work.
Like a tiger
I mean,
in your Tatsu?
worth a
Yeah.
shot.
I would fucking be doing that all over the damn place. That's a Tatsu across the whole damn screen, isn't it? Super jump. Air Tatsu.
No, I think Giga Scrub is doing a lot more just like waiting for Poe to kind of preemptively just swing in there and then punishing his landing with a throw.
There we go, Poe. Attempting to keep 12 in the corner. Man, it's made a mess. The blue kind.
Yeah, it really is harder. Oh, nice parry here. It's gonna go to a bit of damage. Making some pressure right here. Yeah, I really.
hello.
Hey, Flannel.
Hello, Flannel.
Hey guys, I wanted to get some insight on the maybe just try to get
Please.
well. like frame data and stuff like that. I might be able to like no idea what we can do. I'm not on the mission. I'm a little bit about the character.
Hey, Flannel, real quick.
I don't know if
gonna
it's
lie.
just me, but it's hard to hear.
I'm saying, Flannel, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I'm having a real hard time hearing you.
Can you hear me better now?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Way better.
All right. So what I wanted to say was I've played Giga Scrub quite a bit. I've done a lot of research into the matchup, particularly against Ken. So I can give some insight into kind of like what things Poe might want to be doing here. I'm not as familiar with Goki. I'm not an expert on this character by any stretch of the imagination, but I've done a decent amount of research into the differences between the Shotos. So I might be able to give him assistance here as to like what could be doing. And it looks like Poe is kind of figuring it out, right? He's minimizing the losses here, being able to come back. You know, the thing about 12 so much that he relies on a lot of. He does have mix-ups, right? And they're just not the type of mix-ups you're used to dealing with. And like he has a lot of weird advantageous situations that you think you would have advantage, but he does instead, and things like that. And so you have to take risks, right? Especially as a Shoto, you have to take risks to be like, yo, motherfucker, calm down. But at the same time, the more risks you take, the more times you fail, it gives 12 exactly what he wants. He wants that life loop so he can be even more annoying while he's running away.
Right.
Oh no, this is a bad situation.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to come back from. Finds a nice starter right here though. Has 2 bars in deck as well.
Oh, there we go.
Short super. And
Did you want to do the same thing? Catch him jumping?
Yep.
I think he caught him jumping again. Wow.
Very nice.
Anyone that watches Poe play has to be expecting that. He likes to go for forward medium punch into raw super for the chip.
That's not a bad option. Let's see what forward medium punch is on hit, because a lot of times it does hit. That's typically when he rips it.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So lever technique, forward MP, skull crusher. So it looks like on.
Is that what it's
hit,
called?
It's just a weird Google translation.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
Yeah, on crouching hit, it's actually 3 frames. So, and then SA3, Akuma's SA3 comes out, I believe, is active on frame. His SA1 is active on frame 3. So you have to be parrying that shit because you can't press a button. You can't even jump, right? Because that shit will hit you out of the air. So you have to be ready for the parry. And even if you parry, that's such a tough situation because Akumas almost want you to parry the super, right? So then they can run another fucking mix-up on you.
No, I do not think 12 can walk under SA1. SA1's too fat.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Walk under SA1. That's a good
I
question.
highly, highly doubt it.
That's not a risk I don't want to take. Ooh, nice. All right, so that's a really tough situation, right? Because particularly as Ken, I don't know about what it's like as Akuma, but as Ken, he punished that EX. Yes, he punished the EX NDL with a fireball to super and caught him. Oh, that was so sick. That's fucking character knowledge right there.
That was
That was
fire.
fucking godlike. So as Ken, if I forward throw 12 in the corner, it's a 0 frame situation. Nobody has advantage, and that actually helps 12 because he has a 6 frame throw buffer, right? So you can't throw him, but he can throw you, especially in low life situations. This fucker's gonna wake up throw if you forward throw him as Ken. So as Ken, I have to fucking DP. So what Poe did is he forward through, and I don't know what Akuma's advantage is. I don't know if it's different frame data than Ken's, but he forward through and he jumped, right? So he was able to avoid the wake up throw by Giga Scrub and then do a dive kick into some damage, which was pretty fucking sick. Ooh. Ooh, this is tough for Poe. Oh, unfortunate. Now, I feel like it doesn't look like it's been paying off so far, but we all know that Akuma's Tatsu's he's the best Tatsu of all the Shotos, right? Like, his Tatsu beats Ken's EX Tatsu. They meet head on, Akuma's Tatsu is winning. Air Tatsu, that is. But I haven't seen the Tatsu do as much damage in this match as I would think in the air. Oh, he gets the back throw.
Yeah, I think, and I don't know if, I think he's just getting lucky with it, but it seems like every time Poe goes to air Tatsu, 12 is doing super jump. It's kind of going under him.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know. I just had a cartoon reaction to that.
I like that though. Do you?
Yeah.
I do the same
So
shit.
I feel like if he's parrying the axe, he can probably parry 3 and then get a DP because his heavy DP comes out on frame 2, I think. If I'm correct.
Really?
I think Kuma's heavy
Yeah,
DP comes out
Kuma's
on
got a
frame 2.
really fast DP.
Wow,
I thought I had iframe, right?
It does, but also it's active.
One frame. Okay, so it's 1 frame in volume, 2 frame hit.
But I could be wrong. I'm correct. So his HP DP is active on frame 2. You know, that's the trade-off we get. He has no EXs. He's a boss, right? He's a boss character. So he has 3 supers available to him when he has, you know, 2 bars. And he has better properties on his moves. So he has a 2 frame DP, active on frame 2. So I feel like what he could be doing if he's parrying those acts on, because Giga Shrub loves to go for acts on Oki. Does it a lot, especially in chip kill situations. He'll go for axe. Ooh, nice! Gets the pickup. So what's the gap? Let's see what the gap is in between the axe. So there's a gap. It looks like
Yes.
there's a several frame gap. So he can get a DP afterwards. Even if he just parries one, looks like he can get a DP because it looks like each attack is active for 3 frames. So if he gets the parry, it locks 12 in place for 16 frames, and then he's still gonna be going through it. And if fucking Akuma rips HP DP, that shit will beat it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I would say Poe, to me, feels like he's a lot less stiff in these like past 2 or 3 games. I feel like he was definitely looking like, I don't know about like nervous, but just like not fully comfortable with what he was doing. I think now he's playing a lot faster, even when his wrong decisions seem a lot more decisive. I think that's going away.
I agree. I definitely agree. Now we have here Goki with 2 bars. I honestly think that Raging Demon may not be the best bet in this match because of how aerial Giga Shrub is, but we got that KKZ and that shit will catch him. I think so, at least.
Did you see the interaction with the KKZ earlier?
Yeah, there was a
Did not.
whiff earlier.
He
missed
re-jumped. He re-jumped, air dashed to get away from it. I think Doc T clipped it. Yeah, if you scroll a little bit in chat, dude, it was fucking wild. Never seen it in my life.
So a lot of people call the 12 the Darkstalker's character, right? And really, as I've been playing Vampire Savior lately, it really feels like 12 plays a lot like Zabel, and Zabel's top tier in that game. And now I know what it would feel like if 12 was top tier. It's very fucking impressive, so I'm glad that 12 sucks. Ooh, did he catch him?
Oh, wow.
That was sick.
2-0 at the start. Now it's 4-2 in Poe's favor. So this, I mean, Poe's looking good so far. And again, this is character locked, so Giga Scrub can't change to Deadly. He cannot. He's stuck to play with Poe for this whole matchup.
Yeah, Poe's very good at like adapting and game planning mid-set.
Seriously.
We pretty much saw it after the first 2 games. Giga Scrub won. Poe took a quick pause, and he's kind of gone with a different approach ever since then.
He's still taking these pauses between games, and I think it's for the
That's
better.
crazy.
Did you see
I
it?
just saw a clip.
Isn't that wild?
It's crazy. It is wild. But I feel like that needle, that move is so good, right? Because it's plus 15 on block, right? It's fucking stupid.
With the EX.
No. So the
When you say needle, what do you mean needle?
so
The ground
the jumping
spike?
HK, the jumping HK.
Okay, the dive.
No,
The
so
needle dive.
it's when he becomes like a cross, right? Like that's the cross up he goes for a lot, right? He'll air dash and then fucking
Oh,
do
that one.
that fucking
That one. Okay,
that
okay,
shit.
okay.
That's what I'm talking about. That I think is plus 15 on block if I recall correctly. Let me
Plus
fucking double check.
15?
I think so. Let me double check.
Jesus. But you got no punish afterwards anyway, so.
Hold on, sorry. I have like an engine level question for whoever, probably for Final or Troy, but like, so is the block stun, or is there frame advantage like a fixed amount? Because in most games I've played, when you block a jump attack, how plus it is depends on how deep the jump is.
So in Third Strike, they actually hardwire certain moves to not have that. They're hard code certain moves that he cannot do that. So there's certain moves that do have more that are more plus depending on how late you hit it on the active frame, but some moves are hard coded so that it's no matter what, it's the same advantage no matter what.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
So it
IE
depends
dive
on the move.
kicks are probably the most common thing that change
I
frame
think
data depending on
Koko's
depth.
one of those as well. Like her stand medium punch, I think is one of those that's hard coded because it'd be super fucked up if it was like.
Isn't it like +6 already or something?
Yeah, yeah. Let me see here. Actually, I could be wrong. So it's actually Makoto's is actually between frame 1 and 9, it's always going to be 6 frames on block. It's always going to be 7 and 8, and then it gives you additional advantage at frame 10 and 11. But it's hard for those 9 frames to be like +6, +7, +8 respectively on block, on hit, and on catching hit.
Good patience coming from Poe last round. They're trying to let Sparkle
that was
make the mistake.
sick.
Wow. I mean, at this point, Poe is just looking.
He's figuring it out.
Now, find a new rival. Welcome to the world of the Street Fighter.
Go grab me a water. I'll be back.
Before it. Well, before it.
Damn.
I got the picture.
Oh, again, still taking those burritos between sets. I think definitely making difference.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Shook HK.
Frame data will be on the exam.
Yeah.
Third Strike's like the only fighting game that I play that I don't even really look at frame data.
You should though, bro. Makes it better.
It does make it better, yeah.
Troy's lying.
I've been playing this game for fucking 20 years without looking at frame data.
Troy's lying. He can read the frame data as he's playing. He sees it.
So I might be wrong. It's not +15. Looks like it ranges from -2 to +13. But you bet your ass Gig Scrub's hitting it on those frames, right?
Oh,
and he's
yeah,
also
sure.
always going for the cross up with it as well. He almost never lands in front with it.
Oh, not falling for it this time. Not falling for it this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wow.
Are you ready?
Yep. Now remember, class, this frame data will be on the exam.
Indeed.
That's what Aldrimick says.
Ooh, sweet.
Third Strike is like so in depth when it comes to frame data and stuff too, just because of things like character wake up timings being different and things like
Oh
that.
god, yeah.
Makes
Trying to
it
meaty necro.
so difficult.
So I'm
Who is-
looking more into that jump HK. It looks like if you what it's saying here on the on Game Restaurant is that if you use it at the bottom of a low altitude glide, so at a very low point of it, you can land immediately without there being recovery. So that's probably what happened was he landed, there was no recovery, and he fucking just hightailed it right out of there with his fucking his deal.
That's wow.
You're talking about the KKZ.
Yeah, that
Sort of, right?
situation. That's probably what happened there. Was he did it in such a way where there was no recovery on it, and he just fucking dipped.
A few moves in the game that are like that.
Fucking Chun Stomp, no recovery when that shit lands. It's so stupid.
Oh, now I know that. Thanks.
I think Hugo can do that with belly flop, like really deep.
Yeah,
Jibbo's really good at that shit.
yeah, he is. So I just watched it back. I just watched back the clip again. He lands and then fucking jumps right out afterwards.
Yeah.
Before Akuma's fist even hits the ground.
That's crazy. What a fucking cool clip that was. Thank you,
that guy
Doc,
looks really
for clipping that.
Yeah.
Definitely
Alright,
going to
so-
be a Twitter post.
Hold on, Giga Scrub seems like he's got a chance at winning this game for sure. Blocks the super, doesn't really get much of a punish, it's 12. Yeah, I don't really think you can do a whole lot outside of throw
That's
range.
what makes
Yeah.
12 so great. He's kind of like
Hold
Chun
on.
without meter.
Yeah, but these
All the
these
time.
chunks are kind of adding up. Okay, don't two throws. Giga Scrub exercising a little bit of patience there, not cracking. He gets hit by the cross of Tatsu. Poe tries to close out with an overhead.
This
Finds a
fucking-
hit, but drops his super. What's going on? Ah!
Oh. Flies away again.
Dude, it's like watching a blimp like, crash into the ground. Yeah.
Fucking 12. 00100. Where's the 00100s in the chat, dog? 001 What does 12 say there? The 80085 boobs.
Oh, dude, the calculators in high school went
The
crazy
bobs.
with that number.
It says buff me, Capcom.
Is that what it says? No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
That'd be funny. I'm gonna look it up now. What does 12 say? And it's win quote. That's it. The win quote for 12 is "win in the dark."
Okay.
I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right.
No, that's not right. That's from something fucking else. What did that even come from? Win quotes, generic. One of them says KO. One of them says kill. One of them says pain. One of them says laugh my ass off. LMAO.
Yeah, right. They didn't have LMAO back in 1999.
Well,
Yeah, they did.
That's crazy. I don't believe
wow.
I
One of them
like-
says easy job. One of them says finish. One of them says the end. And one of them says 12 added in the console version. Me? Question mark. What beats another 12? Pain
You win.
and kill.
Now,
Wow, it has so many of them.
Damn. What the hell?
KO.
I didn't know
There you
they
go.
meant anything. LOL was used in a telegram in the 80s.
That'd be hilarious. Translate the one you sent.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
are you ready?
Where'd you send it?
Created him. I didn't know that Urian created
Sent
12.
it to you in
That's
a dream.
interesting.
Did they create 12? Was it just a secret society? That was just whatever that project is. G Project.
No idea.
Right, G Project was responsible for Necro 11 and 12.
It was my biology project.
That makes sense. Yeah.
It was developed by the secret society.
12 is actually what I used to just, hide in my socket every day.
Ew, dude.
the screen
Used to
sucks.
I took that you fap in socks every night.
Bro.
Put the white thing in sock.
Natives free.
It says the
Aaron,
quick
my
brown
puncher.
fox jumped over the. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, it says Troy sucks. George was close. Nate is free.
Zeros and ones. I didn't know that. I don't know, whatever. Fucking nerd herd over here.
Of course you can say
Yeah.
Mr. Macho fucking military man. Fuck these nerds, they're binary.
Which is
comes
funny
from-
because everybody at my work comes to me for like computer questions.
Oh, really?
They always
Wow,
call
you know
me
it's
the
bad
nerd herd
when
at
they
work,
come-
and I'm like, I can hardly make an Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah, it's bad when they have to ask Troy for help.
Yeah, I know, right?
I guess
Fuck,
that's
if
what
the goddamn US military is depending on Troy for technology, we're fucked.
Yeah.
I mean, you use something similar, the Morse code.
I don't know, dude.
True, I guess.
I'm gonna ask Troy to help set up at a tournament. He's gonna like set my microwave on fire.
Oh
I
lord.
still try to use paper brackets when I can.
Hell yeah, he did. We did a tournament, and he's like, "All right, we're gonna get the bracket."
Dude,
Where's the paper? It's like,
unironically,
hell no.
I love paper brackets when they're like printed out for me. I love them. I think they're so much easier. Yeah. Anyway, I feel like I like completely zoned out. I don't know. I'm watching these blimps fly at each other, and it just like it put me in like a
I'm not gonna
trance
lie.
state.
It could feel
Yeah.
like because every match seems just about the same. I don't know if that's
Yeah,
a good
I mean-
thing or a bad thing. It's just like a lot of running, a lot of jumping air tattoos.
That's a
Yeah.
12 match, bro. It's
Yeah.
exhausting.
Yeah, it
Like,
really is. My brain.
I fucking respect Poe for accepting a first 10 against a 12, bro. Playing a first 3 against a 12 is so taxing on my goddamn brain.
Dude, we gotta give
And
it
I
to
know how to play
Twilight
this matchup.
Sparkle to be able to go this
Yeah.
long as 12.
you
That's
should.
probably even harder. Boss says, watching a 12 slowly lose is painful.
I mean,
It's like both
Yeah.
death by 1,000 cuts and. Ooh,
Got
good
him.
catch.
Nice trade.
Nice.
Construction paper versus large knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very good risk right there for him to take, using SA1 to just anti-air 12. I mean, again, like we've said 100 times, what's worst thing that happens is 12 blocks it and he can't punish you half the time unless he has a meter himself.
Seriously.
So,
Go.
Anyway, 8-3. I mean, Gigascrub's still taking some runs, but I think these early adaptations are still kind of coming into play a lot for Poe. And it's not that Gigascrub's not adapting. I think we do see him adapting in a lot of ways, but I think Poe is getting a lot more reward off of some of these hits. Right now, though, he looks very in control, staying at a very nice defensive spacing, a little more than half screen away. And able to keep the pressure on, deal quite a few hits. And then back to punish from the corner. Should be the close at the round here, but gets back throwing himself.
Yeah. Big shout outs to TwilightSparkle. Holding it down for all the 12s out there.
So I'm trying to
Showing them how it's
All
fucking
three of them.
done.
Are you ready? Go.
Yeah, there's what? Twilight, Valle, and
I like
There's a lot of them. There's Seek. There's
Seek.
Boo-ha-ha. There's Deus.
yeah, Deus.
I don't know. Let me see here. So let's see all the 12s I can off the top of my head.
Waz had a...
Waz
yeah.
has a 12.
Waz up.
Valle has a 12. Hold on. Valle, Waz, Seek, Boo-ha-ha, Deus, Gigascrub, and I think there's one other that I'm missing. That's fairly common. It's another 12. You know who actually has a 12? Oh, Farhan, I think, has a 12. He's out in Arizona.
My
He has a
12.
12. My 12 is the other one that I'm missing. So that's what? That's 7 12s right there. Is it 7 or is it 8? There's that. And then you know who actually has a 12? Fucking Frankie. BFG. He has 12. He beat me with it one
Is he
time.
really?
Yeah, it fucked me up in New York with it. I was furious.
Wow.
Why do I feel like I've seen Flo play Waz?
Come on, thank you, Flair. That's who it is. Farhad has a 12. He plays 12. Is that my 12? Is my 12 Farhad?
Yeah, what's up,
Hi,
Ranch?
Ranch.
How we doing?
You guys have 12. Of course you have a 12, Flair.
I like Ooh-ha-ha. That name is fucking sick.
I played him like right before this set. I always get him like to game 5, but he always beats me.
So that's what? That's 7 of the quality 12s in America that we can think of off the top of our heads.
Now name one Japanese 12.
There's the amazing one that everyone loses to.
Yamo,
It's,
right?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know there was a Japanese 12.
Nice. What a low parry.
Alright.
Is this the final set of the night, or there's one more set after
No, there's
this?
one more set.
One more set. We added one.
Alright,
Yeah,
thank
no
you,
worries.
Waz. That's the one.
Ahara.
Yama.
Yama is my sensei. Out of your sensei.
There's Moto as well. Yeah. There's Moto. So there's 12s out there. They exist. But I feel like there's probably less than 20 12s in the whole world. You know, like some shit like that, or maybe just about that much.
Engage.
Hugo Kun has one?
Or like,
Hugo
what would you
Kun?
figure? How many third strike players are there in the world? How many active third strike players are there in the whole world? Do you think? 1,000? 2,000? 3,000?
Well, hold on. Active, let's see it. Fightcade at one point had over 1,000 people playing. Now I don't know if that considers them
That's the same
active
thing.
or not.
Hold on. How many?
That was
I didn't finish.
Yo.
I was about to say. I don't know if that's considered active, but
Nah.
at one point there was at least over 1,000 active players.
Yeah, but that was post Evo, and like everyone was like, "Yo, let me fucking try this game," and then they all got fucking bodied, and now it's been probably
Yeah.
what 600, right? Something like that.
600-ish.
And most,
I would say probably
Anywhere-
hovers
anywhere-
around 1,000 with people all
somewhere
flying.
between 300 and 600. But let's say how many active players are in the world? I would say what?
About 1,000.
2,000, 3,000 third strike players, something like that. In the whole world, I don't know. All the players play in Japan. All the players play in Chile and Mexico and Brazil and offline in America. I feel like Europe, yeah. And there's a French scene, there's a UK scene, there's this
I'm
Swiss
just
scene,
basing
there's
it off
the
of Fightcade.
nah. Fightcade's not representative of how many
Oh, yeah,
people in the world.
I mean, Japan only 1,000 plus. That doesn't sound right. Does Japan really have that big of like a player base?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
How many
Poe
people
just-
entered the last
Poe
like
takes
co-op
it.
cup?
Wow, that went fast. Poe
I don't
wins
know,
over Twilight Sparkle 10-3. Thank you.